Hey church family, Scott Lyle here. I'm one of the pastors and really just want to share with you some great things God's doing because of your generosity through Launch. That as we stand here at our missions wall, we're excited that God is opening a lot of doors for us to be involved in mission work all over the world and here in North America. And it's because of your generous giving to Launch that we're able to do this. A lot of that money is going directly to support mission work in some really key places, and through our international missions and North America missions, you're a part of that through your generosity. And so today we want to share with you some examples of some recent mission trips that our church has sent teams to do some work, and we'd like to share some of that with you now.
Good morning, church. We just had the privilege of getting back from a mission trip in San Diego. 11 of us went. We sent 6 students and 5 of us leaders to partner and work alongside Charlie Houck and his family with Mesa Church. Our church has been sponsoring them for a little bit, and so we were able to help them out with door hanging, engagement in the community. We did a lot of yard work, cleaning up. We went into some refugee homes just to love on people and help upkeep their living spaces. So some of the things that we learned here in San Diego over the last week is, I would say number one is prayer. That was kind of the one thing that started day one. On Sunday morning, we were helping out with their church. We spent a good amount of time praying alongside their staff and their team about what God's doing in that church and in the community. And so we learned a lot about prayer. That set the tone for the rest of the week as we were engaging in the Psalms and the Scriptures and praying for one another and for the week. Another thing we learned about was flexibility. We had some plans made as we were going there. We were planning things out with Charlie. And throughout the week, we found that a lot of those plans changed. There were some different reasons that plans changed. But the cool thing about our team is that we were flexible and we were willing to do what we needed to do and go where we needed to go. And that is just something really cool we got to experience as a team. The third thing that we learned a lot about, I would say, endurance. Again, as we were studying through the Psalms together as a team, we were learning how the Lord gives us endurance. When we are tired from hard work, when our energy is depleted, He just found a way to give us that energy, and we were to encourage one another. I think the Lord provided that in the community and the teamwork that we did. And so 3 takeaways I would say is prayer, flexibility, and endurance. And I just want to say thank you for supporting our team as we were going and praying for our team. Our team had the opportunity to have their eyes open to what the Lord is doing in another state in our country. And so it was a very, very awesome experience. I just want to say thank you.
So recently, one of our mission teams was able to travel to South Asia and work with one of our mission partners, Jonathan Lyle, who many of y'all know and you're praying for. We were able to go and help Jonathan and his team provide training and resources to pastors that are in villages all throughout the region where they are working. And so we were able to work with about 20 or so pastors and visit multiple churches to encourage them in evangelism and discipleship, to provide resources that their team is training them on. And what that did was allow us to reach more churches and pastors in a few days that would have taken one person to do like over months. And so during that week, we split up and we went to different villages, we met with pastors, we did training, and then on one day specifically, we gathered all the pastors together and did some training for them, provided a gift for them. We were able to feed them a nice meal and really just love on them and encourage them. And some of the resources that helped us do that came directly from money that our church gave to Launch. And so thank you first, Mansfield, for providing those resources that we were able to take with us and use to really encourage the work that's happening in South Asia. So as you can see, because of your generosity, First Mansfield is really in a great position to be able to join God where He's at work, not just here in Mansfield, but in North America, in places like San Diego, and also all over the world in some incredible places where there's just a lot of lost people like South Asia. So thank you for giving generously to Launch.